Right, here's breakfast. Will it taste good? I do think this will taste good. I know this will taste good. These will taste good. This will be okay. Here I've got some leftover sauerkraut. I'm gonna attempt to have all of this stuff on the same plate for breakfast. I don't have mushrooms, and if I did, I would add mushrooms and onions in, but this is what I've got for today. So let's see how it goes. Okay, so here is the one larger Brussels sprout. I've sliced it really thinly, and I'm going to put the coconut oil in the pan, put these in, season them with salt, and when they get tender enough, I will put the eggs in and make a little spot to heat up the sauerkraut as well. Pink Himalayan salt. So my diet change is coming along pretty good. I have not made, or forced myself to restrict, my foods severely. If I had a really strong craving for sugar, I did go with the least damaging, I guess. The least amount of sugar, that sort of thing. However, over the past 5 days, I've not had a sugar craving. Previous to that, I chose nuts with a little bit of sweetened coating on them, cereals with just a little bit of sugar in them, just a minute amount, and that were also gluten-free. I've been drinking non-dairy, so I did do almond milk, but the one that we picked up has sugar in it. So I've been getting that only when I'm so tired and feeling, so fatigued and not hungry. That's usually when I will do gluten-free, very low sugar cereal, because at least I feel like then I'm getting something, and that's fortified with vitamins, although it's not the best because cereals have preservatives in them. Although at the time I felt like it was the better choice, the least of the evils at the time. And so I think this is getting translucent enough that I can add in the eggs, and then I'll put a little bit of that sauerkraut in. All right, let's see if I can do it one-handed. I'm not very good at this one-handed thing. There we go. That one worked out really good. I've tried really hard to learn how to do this in one-handed. Let's see what happens. There we go. Working out good. My reason for learning to do it one-handed is because partly I just wanted to learn how to do it. There wasn't a lot going on that I could do, especially with, having to stop working. And so it was just, I don't know, it was something for me to learn. I had time on my hands, and I thought, well, why not? It was interesting and fun, and it did take me a while to learn it. So now I think it is time to add in some sauerkraut. A little more coconut oil. My eggs kind of need it as well. Sauerkraut. Oh man, I hope this tastes good. Now I'm not expecting sauerkraut to taste especially good with my eggs, because it's going to have more of a pickled flavor. Although, I just might like it. You just never know. Don't knock it till you try it, right? There. Kind of looks almost like it could be hash browns. Alright, now I'm going to try and see if I can get these eggs flipped without messing them up. Not easy to do when you don't see very good with dry eyes, right? And when you have a little bit of a tremor, so I gotcha. Not so easy to do. And you know what? If it turns out flopped, just push it back together. Who's to know, as Julia Childs says. Who's to know? So I just had a thought. I've got this turmeric that I bought about 2 weeks ago with the intention of incorporating it into my food for the anti-inflammatory benefits that I might have with turmeric. I don't know how much turmeric one needs to take, but I'm going to try a little bit of this in there. We'll see how that works. Smells okay. Gluten-free bread with coconut oil. Organic vegan coconut oil, cold pressed. All right, here we go. We've got 2 slices of gluten-free bread. We've got 2 eggs, 1 sliced Brussels sprout, and 1 very small serving of sauerkraut, all topped with turmeric. And I've also got some filtered water here. So let's give it a go and see how it is. Okay, I'm gonna try the eggs first with that turmeric sprinkled on them. Okay, come on, one-handed here. Oops. So I don't know if you can see, but that orange stuff is the turmeric. See if I can get it on there nice and neatly. Ugh. All right. Tastes good to me. I don't taste anything icky or different. I'd say the turmeric is almost tasteless. That could be loss of taste a little bit from so much dry mouth. I'm not sure. All right, let's try the sauerkraut. Here it is. It's got a little bit of turmeric on it as well. Yeah, it tastes like eating pickles with my eggs. It's not undoable though. I mean, I can do it. Especially if it's a small amount and I know it's going to be good for me. Honestly, I would really prefer to have it with tuna or some kind of fish sandwich or on a gluten-free sandwich, kind of like a Reuben. I do like those. Although that would have to be modified because of not having cheese. But now I'll try the Brussels sprout. I know those will be good. They're good. And we'll try the gluten-free bread. That's how it looks with toasted and the coconut oil. It's just perfect. Of course, it's not as buttery. Although I think I could get that from just doing ghee, where you melt the butter, pour the liquid off the top, and then get rid of the solids, the milk solids. But this is good. The bread is just crunchy enough to give that little bit of crunch, but not so hard and crunchy that it's going to hurt the inside of my mouth or be impossible to chew. I'm still going to have to swallow some water in order to swallow this. Although the egg and the sauerkraut didn't give me that much of a problem. If I continued to eat bites of it, I'd have difficulty swallowing. But overall, I would give this this breakfast a B. Not a C, because it's not bad, but not an A, because really the sauerkraut doesn't go very well. I don't quite know how to get that part of the meal that is pickled into a breakfast. But definitely lunch and dinner, it's very doable. There it is. And the filtered water. A little bit of sip. So, from me to you, peace and love, and don't give up.